Welcome to Games in the Dark. I'm Jamie Gale, and tonight we are playing Shadowdark. This is episode 10. With me is Mason, playing Bond.
Hello.
Jay, playing Zaf.
That's me. I can't believe that we made it to double digits. This is pretty sick.
Yeah. And Liam, playing Laramie.
Ohio. I think that's hello in Korean, but I might be wrong.
Ohio is good morning in Japanese. Ohio
there you go. That's it. Because Asian languages are not great.
It's the morning over there, probably.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing? Episode 10, yeah.
Be exciting. We've all lived. Well, most of us have lived this far. 2/3 of us have lived.
I mean, all of us in this party, baby, are alive right now.
I mean, that's true.
We're in a dungeon. We're officially in a dungeon.
We're helping out our boy.
Listen to the drunk episode, or
majority
of it. I just listened to all your guys' bullshit. I actually didn't listen to you guys actually do any gameplay.
There's like an hour and a half of bullshit.
Yeah.
It's 85% bullshit.
There's about 20 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah.
It was unbelievably good.
Good shit.
Good. I'm glad
I
you
missed the
enjoyed it.
gameplay. Oops.
Okay.
It's right there.
Your character wasn't awake, so it's not. You didn't miss anything.
I'm in the loop now, though. For all
it's better that you were passed out. That tent was a hazmat zone.
All the shit talk, all the inside jokes that you were missing out on. Do you guys have inside jokes that you have with like people you work with? Because I tend not to jokes at work.
Come on, you gotta have like one guy who's got like a nickname or whatever. You're like, that's fucking Rotten Ronnie over there.
Rotten Ronnie eats old eggs for lunch.
Which is the actual guy I worked with.
Really?
Yeah, you go because there was some guy on the radio or something who had a
boss
cool radio name, and he wanted one too, so we called him Rotten Ronnie.
Love it. I had a boss a million years ago in my summer job, whose name was Doug. And we gave him a million nicknames, and it was a weird progression where we started calling him Douglas, and he didn't really like that, and then we started calling him Douglas Fir after the tree that is a Douglas fir,
Yep.
and then we
Douglas.
started telling him that he must have them apple bottom jeans and then boots with the fur, so then it became Douglas Boots with the fur.
Oh,
And none of his, you're right, and then his nickname became Boots, and it stayed Boots, and
That's
that was the weird evolution of how Doug became Boots.
That's
You know what I mean? It was just
interesting
just a really
journey.
organic bunch of idiots.
I feel like I was there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It took probably a month for it to evolve in that way.
What a path to take in a month.
Yeah, and we would call him Boots, and he would have no fucking clue why we were calling him Boots. But
he wasn't in on it. Wow.
No. There's another guy that we nicknamed Bag of Chips. We call it because he just always ate a bag of chips, and he was shaped like a bag of chips, and so we just called him Bag of Chips.
You're what you eat, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that was like you being very Canadian or because like trades guy like to say all that in a bag of chips or whatever.
No, it was just he looked like a bag of chips, and he was always mowing down on salt and vinegar chips. So
nice.
He became Bag of Chips. I'm a big nickname guy, especially my summer, like as a student, summer like blue collar jobs. You got to nickname people, Got to do.
It's definitely a blue collar oriented thing.
I had one guy when I was doing legal research before that. I mean, it's not a very creative nickname, but he was just Cookie Man, or Cookie Guy. It was this older black guy, super good at his job and super cool, but like very kind of stoic. You know what I mean? But he'd just occasionally slip a joke every now and then, and it always hit when he did. But he was Cookie Guy because they had a little toaster oven, and every once in a while he'd just get a wild hair up his eyes, bust out the Toll House dough, bake a thing of cookies, and then just walk out and with no emotion at all go, cookies.
He would share them. Okay.
Yeah, it was like
where he might just keep them to himself.
That's for the office. No.
Cookie Gremlin.
Yeah, he's
Mason,
like,
you were about to
"Cookies?"
say that you have a bunch of nicknames, and I'm eagerly want to hear
And
what
then
these
I
nicknames are.
immediately realized that I shouldn't have said that because I don't feel like I have that many now that I go.
Squid Billy.
I definitely got like
Give us one.
Okay, so I told the guy to turn the radio down when I was working. I just started working at this place on the res, and they were very upset about that because they're like, we earned that fucking radio privilege. So I gained the nickname Princess, which initially was derogatory, but as I sort of warmed up to them and they warmed
Still
up to me,
derogatory.
it became a little bit better. I kind of started owning being princess or whatever.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's all right. You know what? You're a pretty princess.
You
That's all
know
that matters.
where you might find a princess?
Where?
In the tomb.
In the tomb. Who knows what's at the bottom of this pyramid that you were
She like
delving
to
in?
party, you know.
But yeah,
This is a
you're
princess that likes to party.
precariously rolling on a long stick with a creature on the
That's
under
right.
end of the cavern.
Zaf is on essentially a log rolling thing.
It doesn't sound correct.
That's exactly what happened.
The last I remember, I had just found a wonderful treasure and the secret to eternal youth. So
Yeah,
the treasure was
you're-
friendship, and then that teleported
You know,
you instantly to the rolling.
That-
you might
am
get
I-
eternal youth in your next life after you fall and die.
Oh. Okay.
Who's to say?
Who is to say?
But as you do step onto this causeway, we'll say, between your side and whatever's in the darkness up ahead, you don't know what's up there. You've heard growling. It's at least 50 feet. This rolling platform, as your weight shifts it seems to be at a balance point in the middle, and stepping on it gives it a rolling situation going on. So you have a rope that you're secured to.
Yes.
That rope is tied to a chain that's up above.
Yes.
So there's no risk of you falling off right now. However, for you to advance, you're going to have to leave that chain, because that chain is not moving with you. It's like in the ceiling.
Yeah, it's like kind of middle-ish of the ceiling, so it would maybe get me like to the middle, but not past, kind of thing. I'm assuming.
Sure,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
Like if we're thinking of like
It's a
here's
pivot
the
point there. and
yeah,
the
exactly. It's a
pendulum.
pivot point in the center,
Yeah.
so you could get it to like underneath of it. But then once you start going away from it, you're just giving it slack. You're not keeping it taut, so it wouldn't help you on the second half. Does that make sense?
There's a lot of chains up there. I don't
Yeah.
remember what chain you connected it to.
Was the
I
best
just said
one.
I wanted to throw it ahead and forward, basically as far as I could
Okay.
get it. Right, that was
Yeah.
kind of general ideas.
So we'll say that you can get like 30 feet forward. So you're close
maybe
to.
you should, like,
you're
ninja
at the
rope.
middle.
I'm at the middle, and remind me, I had something illuminated. I feel like I had some. You cast, Laramie cast light on something for me.
Yeah, it was something. It was one of your items.
Okay, I can't remember what it was, but
It was something that you had that you could hold. I remember you saying because you wanted to be able to throw it if you.
yeah. Let me look at my inventory.
If only there was some kind of record of this, we could go back to.
I
listen
know, right? Oh, wait, didn't we put it on my earring?
We
Yes.
did.
Yes.
We did, because I remember it being silly, and I was like, which earring?
Rip it off your
Yes.
ear and then throw it.
I could do that. I don't really want to, but how far does the light illuminate now that I get to the middle? I get or whatever I get as far as I get. Do I illuminate as far enough to get to see to the other side?
Yeah. So we'll say that you can see the other side past this platform, and there are 3 dogs that you see on the other end that look emaciated, like very. Okay, that was a Fallout reference. I thought it was
Yes.
just you were happy about dogs.
No, 3 dogs. Yeah.
They look like really, really thin, leathery skinned, no hair, and you see their gaunt faces, and they're just like slathering, watching you, waiting for you to get off this spinning platform.
Jamie, can I ask you a question from meta knowledge right now?
You can ask.
Are we sure that it's 3 separate dogs and not just the heads of 3 dogs on one dog
Well,
body?
Well, only Zaf sees it, so you don't.
All right. I will call as quietly as I can with Bon and Laramie being able to hear me. I will
I got
say,
great ears.
there are 3 dogs across here, and I'm assuming they've seen me walk this far, so they know exactly what the kind of roly situation is and all that kind of jazz, right? Watch me depart from them.
It's like watching an episode of Ninja Warrior. It's great.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking of as well.
If you can illuminate the other side, I can bamf over with you, and we can dispatch the dogs. I'm not sure.
Hold on. We're not sure if they're bad dogs.
They're dogs in an ancient pyramid. If they are able to survive, they're surviving off people. The only thing that comes around here,
Well, maybe bugs.
Bugs, yes.
Bugs.
A canine that survives on bugs.
I think I've seen my dog eat bugs.
You have a dog?
Yeah.
Where is it?
So
It's
Zaf,
back at
you're
camp.
like in the middle of this platform, blocking their view of the dogs.
Is it possible, as I have my both hands on this rope, can I kind of like taut up the rope with one hand? And is that middle stable, like the pivot point for the 2 sides?
Yes. Yeah, you can stand on that pivot point.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to stand
it's kind
there.
of like it's got like an eye hole for the platform to go into, so you can stand on that.
Okay, perfect. I'll stand on that. I'll hold firm with like my left hand on the rope, so that I've still got that kind of bracing me. And then can I reach like into my pack and grab like some food from one of my rations, like say like some jerky or something like that, and then attempt to get the dogs dumbly to come get it from me? Like, they might be really smart, and they might know that they'll fall to their deaths. But I want to be like, "Your boy, you're here," and just kind of like wave it at them.
Okay. You wave the food. They don't seem to be coming forward.
The dogs are clever. They won't come for the food.
Have you tried asking them the all-important question? Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy? And I'll wave it at them again. Does one of them like put a paw up or anything like that? One of them who understands that they are the
guy
goodest
in the
boy.
back.
Yeah, he's like, I'm the goodest boy.
No, what you see though is they start backing up with their faces stay locked on you, and then they back up into the darkness to where you only see the reds of their eyes from like the light reflection, and then after a few moments they're gone.
Are they growling? Are their ears pinned back?
You don't see them.
That's ominous. Is there enough room on the platform for Bond to bamf to this spot with me, or is it just room enough for one?
The middle part, it only has like room for one person.
Yes, I'd suggest we can you just throw a torch over to the other platform from where he's standing? Or
I'm sure I can. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I will. I'll light a torch. I'll click the little light torch thing on my deal, and I will. I'll attempt to toss it over to the kind of landing platform on the far side to illuminate it.
Just remember that teleportation is within 30 feet, so you wouldn't be able to go from one side to the other. It's 60 foot.
You have to go to the middle and then to the other side, right?
Okay. I could have swore it was.
Yeah. You throw the torch. You don't see the dogs anywhere now that you have even more view. You see that there's another room that connects to this room. You get a glimpse of like the sides of some large stone statues.
Okay. Laramie, how are you intending to get over?
Pretty much. So I used to be a professional slacklider back before I got into the whole priest thing. So I'm pretty much just gonna rely on those skills that I've definitely not practiced in close to 3 decades now. But
Laramie, are you aware that if you pass away on this spike pit, you will probably become a Star Child? That will probably be your next character. Are you okay with that?
Shit. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that's probably my fate. But if you could toss me the chain
why
back.
don't we just use these chains like Spider-Man?
Yeah,
Like,
it's the same motivation.
Yeah, like worms. You can
I
like
was gonna
ninja
go with
rope.
Tarzan. Yeah, I suppose we could.
I mean, there's a whole lot of them. She kind of like
Yeah,
clicks a couple of chains up
I
above.
could do that. Yeah, maybe we could do that.
There's gonna be he's gonna roll a d6 once he starts swinging, and it's gonna be like a 1 in 6 chance that they just detach from the roof and
Yeah.
your death.
I mean, that seems like kind of trap ass.
It does,
chains.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't know that. That's meta knowledge. Like,
Yep.
No. We haven't
We have-
played
and,
an AD.
I mean, my
yeah,
girl
our
has
sample size is
basic-
1 chain, and it held me, so it seems fine.
My girl has
we
basically
should try
dared
and
me to do it.
synchronize. So like we have we got Zap Bamf and then Ibamf and then
Here's
Ibamf.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Because I want to be there with you.
I will start climbing up the rope just to get like about 4 feet up the rope, which means I am hanging on to the rope above that platform, and Bond can bamf in under me standing onto the platform.
Okay.
Wait,
How many uses do you have per day for your teleport?
We have 3.
So, can you carry anything with you when you bamf, or is it just?
Just I think what's on you, just what's normally on you.
Laramie,
Well-
stop being a pussy and just do it.
What if? Shut up, baby. I know it. So if
Laramie
if
should
I
probably
hung
come
onto
last,
your
though.
back, yeah, maybe you could like throw me a rope at the last minute if something
Let's say,
happened.
Do either of you have rope?
I think it was my rope that we used to make that little situation.
No, I have rope and a grappling hook.
I also have a rope and a grappling hook. So I'm gonna
Can you mark off that torch, by the way?
Yeah. I'm going to try to use the rope and a grappling hook to Tarzan across this pit.
So
How
where
far,
are you throwing?
what's the distance?
Grappling.
What's the distance across the pit?
60 feet, 30 feet to the middle, and 30 feet to the other side.
Okay, so 60 feet is the length of the rope. So I should definitely be able to like hook a pivot point. I might ask.
Where are you
I might ask my
throwing
friend
it to?
Bond. Hey Bond, can you hit that chain link up there with this grappling hook? Because we would like to swing across.
Laramie, you can't do it yourself.
I'm not much of a thrower, babe. Put my arm out when I was playing minor league ball.
Kind of steps away from you, realizing she may have chosen the wrong.
Baby, I'm is who I'm is. Take me or leave me. But yeah, I'll ask my friend Bond to do that for me.
What do you mean?
Yeah, if you could just throw this grappling hook, I'll give you a tied rope to a grappling hook and hook that chain that's right in between here and the other side. And then we can just kind of pirate swing over. Yeah.
But I can't bamf while I'm holding this, right? Like,
No, you don't have to. You could do this and then bamf. Like, you could do this from this side and hand me the rope.
oh,
and I can
okay,
hold on
yes,
to it till you bamf.
I do such. I do as such.
Thank you. I appreciate
Okay.
it, Fred.
Not having you roll anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bamf over, hook that shit. And then
Hooked.
I look over at Zaf.
I guess
or look
Zap is
up
right
at
above
Zaf.
you.
Yeah, I look at his feet. And I go, okay,
He's wearing a loincloth.
we can see over there. We can synchronize this.
Yeah,
And I
give me,
just
give me one check before you go. How high up would it be to go up where my grappling hook is from where I am?
Like 5 feet.
Perfect. I want to go up, and I want to like grab onto a chain, like holding onto the rope in one hand, chain in the other hand. Make sure the chain is strong that I can hang from it. I'd like to unhook my grappling hook so that when I bamf, I take my rope and grappling hook with me.
yeah, well,
Yeah, I
I
got you.
forgot we established that we cannot bamf if we are restrained.
Right.
which is probably a good thing to
So
establish.
yeah, you can unhook it.
Perfect.
The chains are secure. It looks like they're all like in the stonework above.
That's great
So,
news for
Yeah,
me.
they got like some GRKs or something like that. Something
Yeah.
with like good.
Yeah. Then I will, from up where I am, have the thing unhooked, and I'll look down at to Bon and say 3, 2, 1, and then I'll bamf over to the other side
Oh,
right through my
shit.
torch.
okay. So you teleport over to the other side where your torch is. Bon, what are you doing?
I'm teleporting at the same time where his torch
Okay.
is.
So you both appear at the other side. There's like a little mist from your bamfing, and Laramie, you have this rope,
Right.
I guess.
I'm
Assuming
I'm gonna look at Starchild and say, "Come on, baby. I got our
Oh.
express ticket.
no, I want to try it this way.
You want to
She
try it?
starts swinging the chains.
All right. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go "Ah!" and just like running, swing off the thing.
Okay. Yeah. There is that platform in like that you would see it spinning, but since you have this rope that's keeping you secure, you can easily run across, keeping balance with the rope. You can get to the middle where the little platform is that you can rest at.
Okay.
Your hook, your grappling hook, is connected to the top.
Okay. Does it look
You
as if I
see
have enough
that-
slack to continue on with my grappling hook as it's placed, or do I need to?
I mean, it's the
unplate?
same distance either way. You can do that,
Okay.
but you wouldn't get your grappling hook back.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that just for safety. I'll leave the grappling hook here, and just make the run across.
Sure. Yeah, you can get across. And you see that Star Child is swinging across. There's lots of different chains that she's grabbing between, and I'm going to roll a D.
What are you rolling a dice for, Jamie?
Oh,
I think Jamie doesn't like
Mm,
Starchild for some reason.
I have no idea why. She's immaculate in every way.
I mean, this is kind of like Jamie's GMPC he's been working on. He's been really aching to play a character, so he's made this character as kind of a.
And this is what he's
very-
always wanted to play.
Yeah.
That's what he told me in the off-camera meetings.
and so you see there's some times when she slips, and
Babe, hold on.
it's like, it's fine, Laramie. Fuck off. I can do it myself. She slips on the first couple chains.
Whenever she says
But-
something like that, I like taps off and go, "Women, am I right?"
I just shake my head.
They're castrated.
But she makes it. She makes it up. And we'll say that she gets to the middle and then utilizes the rope that you left behind to stabilize her
Yep,
for the
I'll swing it back to
second
her.
half.
Not such a bad idea now, huh, honey?
I just didn't want to rely on you, Laramie. I can do it myself.
You're a strong, independent woman, I understand. But you know what? We
That's
can
right.
rely on each other, babe. That's what a partnership's about. You, me, you.
But yeah, you guys are all on the other side, and got that grappling hook and rope left behind. So take that off of your sheet.
Yes.
I think this area should be fully illuminated now that we got earring over here and this torch, which I'll hand to Laramie.
So this side is similar to the other side, just like maybe 20 feet of walking, and then there's a door that leads to what you saw. You saw some parts of stone statues. You also hear like a hissing noise coming from that room.
Yeah, where are these hounds you speak of, Zaf?
They sort of backed off into the darkness when I got to the center. They seem clever, reddish eyes.
See, they're more scared of you than you are of it.
Is there any hint of like tracks that they might have left on the dusty floor or anything like that, where we can kind of see where they might have gone?
To that room.
They went into their room, yeah.
Does anyone have any tear gas.
No.
Wait a
and why
minute.
do you always ask that?
Is there like a little window in this door? The way I'm imagining this door as like a
Just an
Skyrim
open
door.
passageway.
Oh, okay. So it's just all right. Laramie, huck that thing in there.
What thing are you looking for me to huck?
The torch in your hand. Huck it.
Oh, I've got a torch? Okay.
Yes, I just gave it to you.
Well,
Did
yes,
you pay
shit.
attention?
All right. And yeah. And I'll huck the torch.
You're
Already
throwing
in
the
action
torch
with the scimitar.
into that room. Okay. You throw the torch into the room, kind of like lands in the middle of it, and you
Perfect.
see that it illuminates the three dogs, and they kind of start, as you throw the torch, they start jumping towards you. So we're going to roll initiative.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Three of you roll,
Would you roll for initiative?
and I rolled a
I was
19
figuring
plus.
I was like on the side of the door trying to.
Initiative roll is Dex, right? Initiative roll is Dex, or is there a specific initiative button that I should be pressing?
Dex.
Sorry, I was just checking if you were using the carousel.
No, I'm not using carousel. In this system, we're not going to need the carousel.
18 on the dice for a 22
Yeah,
rolled
son
out.
of a bitch. 7.
Alrighty. So, Zaf, you get to act before the dogs leap. You see them about to pounce, and they're like 30 feet into this room. You don't have the full
Okay,
details of the room from the torch. You can see that there's some like dust or something moving in the room. There's some sort of activity in the air.
Got it. Okay, so they're in the next room, 30 feet into that room, which means they're like 50-ish feet or something from us, or 40-ish feet from us. I presume, is that accurate?
They're about 30 feet away from Laramie because Laramie threw the torch in.
Okay. Man.
And if you guys were standing at the door, you'd be around the same distance.
Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing that we're bunched up relatively close together, because I think that would make sense.
For warmth. Yeah.
Man, sure would be nice to have a pit fighter who has like defense and stuff.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Zaf. I have a shield.
She's got a shield, Zaf.
This is Zaf. The shield would be very.
Same here.
Yeah.
Here.
It was kind of.
I've always had a shield, Laramie.
I wish we
I've
had
got
like
a
dark
shield.
vision or something.
You've got a shield.
You guys have vision. You have lights.
Yeah, but like I wish we had that. That anonymous ass
Vantage.
light instead of the big
Yeah.
floodlight torch that we shined on the dogs, and they immediately got mad at us.
He don't
Well,
want a flashlight. He wants night
That's
vision.
dungeon delving in games that don't have dark vision.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's no like hold action, I don't think, or anything like that in this system. And I don't really have. Oh, I guess I have bolas. I will pull up my bolas and try to lob bolas at one of the dogs.
Oh, that's a pretty humane weapon. I like that. And tie him up.
Try to trip one of them up. Gonna make an attack roll.
Alrighty.
Do you have the stats for your bola?
No. But roll
Okay.
attack.
Bola is range of near, so you have to be within 30 feet. It doesn't deal any damage, but when you hit a legged creature the size of a horse or smaller, the target's speed is reduced to close, so it can only move 5 feet until it frees itself with a DC 15 strength or dex check.
Okay. Beautiful. I hit roll. I'm hoping it rolls. I'll hit roll again. Oh, item bonus should be 1. Because it's magic. Roll, I say. Nope, doesn't want
You
to.
just
All
roll
right,
a d20.
I'll just roll a d20. Yeah, d20 plus 7.
Your dex mod. And
It wanted to be a
10.
19 so bad.
Yes.
It wanted to be.
you have a plus 7? Holy
Well, it
shit.
says when I hit, it says talent bonus 2. I don't know what that means.
That
One of
means
my
you
quick
have.
talents.
That means like the talent that you have.
No,
You
it
have a
shouldn't be
plus-
that much. It shouldn't be that much. It should only be +5. I don't know why it's adding a +2. It should only be +5, Jamie. I have a +4 dex and it's a +1 magic item, so it should be just +5.
Yeah, unless you have a talent
Check-
that gives you
Yeah,
an
check your
I don't.
talents
additional
because
attack rolls.
I don't.
Huh.
You're good.
Okay,
like
that's
I
a
have
miss.
+1 on spell check.
Yep.
Spellcasting.
Very
check.
good. Then I will move back so that I'm not first in line, and
Yeah.
that's end of turn.
Step aside, Jaff.
And you see the little goblin holding her shield and mace goes charging in.
Ah!
And she's going to swing her
God.
mace at one of them.
Gosh.
Oh,
And she misses. So she's
Babe, you're
surrounded
crazy.
by the 3 dogs as they
yeah, goblin bait.
start singing I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire and start. We have 1 hit as she gets her shield up to block 2 of the dogs. She takes 1 point of damage.
I will say that roll shows 3d20 that you rolled a 33 on.
There were 3 dogs. It
Yeah,
is
3
now.
attacks.
Oh, okay.
It is
I
now
gotcha.
everyone else's turn, including Zaf,
All right.
because you succeeded on the initiative roll. You had the first action. What do you guys do?
I am going. So Starchild got hit, right?
Yep, for 1 damage. You want to go ahead? I'm still trying to see if I should range.
Yeah.
Are the dogs are still near, not close?
Yes, the dogs are 30 feet away, surrounding Starchild.
I will just move in and attack one with melee attack with a dagger, Jamie.
I'm going to cast protection from. Well, hold on. Do these dogs look at all undead?
They look very gaunt. They don't have any fur. Very bony.
They don't have any fur. They look very gaunt. Could I make a wisdom check to maybe see if they're undead?
Would you like that to be your action?
Yeah, to see if they're undead. That's fair.
Yeah, make a wisdom check.
I've never seen anything exactly like this before, but I read something about it. Maybe at 20?
Yeah, 20 total. Okay. You have heard of these. You've read in some books about the dangers of going into pyramids. These are called tomb jackals.
If you
It's
had two
been-
jackals.
They are lean scavengers twisted by centuries spent feeding on the dead that are buried in pyramids.
Oh my gosh, you were right. But
They are not undead,
they are not undead creatures. Okay.
but they seem to live a very long time.
All right. Are they evil creatures?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then I suppose I will go and walk over near my lady. Try to make sure she's okay. But I don't have any more actions besides movement, so
Gotcha. Zaf, you said you run up and stab one?
Yep, I rolled a 15 to hit with my dagger, and if that hits, it does 5 damage.
Does hit. They have an AC of 12.
Nice. Max
5
damage
damage is-
on the old dagger.
Not enough to kill it. Is this a magical dagger?
Yeah, it is magical, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. You stab into one of them, and you do see some blood coming out, but it's like thick, congealed, sappy.
Yeah.
Okay, Bon, what are you up to?
Sorry. I assume that nothing crazy's happened in that couple minutes when my mom walked in. But I will enter with my Shrimar.
Scimitar?
Schmegmatar.
Schmegmatar. No, I know how to pronounce it. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, and I'll attack.
It's like when
Basic
Jamie says
spell.
brooch.
I guess I need to.
Which one are you attacking? So there's 3 of them, and there's one that's injured.
I'll attack a new one because this is pretty good. If we all separate and get our own, then
What's your attack roll?
that sucks. I rolled a 10.
10 is a miss.
Okay.
All right. Well, your priestly goblin friend is going to swing her mace once more
Come on, baby.
and rolls a natural
Yeah,
20.
baby. That's how you
And-
swing it.
Me kind of
Hell yeah.
warming up to Star Child. Kind of useful as hell.
Hey, eyes on your own. But if you do want to come over
Hey.
later, let me know.
So, what have you guys decided should be the result for critical hits? Or is there a thing in this system for that?
Yeah, you said there was like a bunch of shit we could decide for.
Well, I have it in the. I think I have it in the ledger somewhere.
So we can either like
The
multiply
options
the result by 2, or take the max possible, multiply the result, or roll twice the amount of dice. What do you
Well, I
guys
can
prefer?
tell you what Star Child would want to do. Star
You
Child
can't-
would want to roll twice.
I don't know Star Child's mind.
I know her better
What are
than
you talking
anybody.
about?
No, the inside. No, every other part of her.
What are you saying?
I think the best possible result would be to multiply min-max wise, but maybe the most fun result would be to take double the dice.
Double dice would.
How do you guys feel about that?
Is that what you're voting for? Double dice? I want this to
There
Go
you
over
be
the
go.
options again, Jamie.
multiply
Democratic.
the result, double the dice, or maximum damage. So, for instance, she rolls a mace. A mace deals 1d6, or on a crit, it could deal 6 damage, 2d6, or 1d6 times 2.
Oh,
Double dice.
double dice. Yeah, I think
like
double dice is fun.
Yeah, double dice is more fun. More dice, more fun.
Okay, double dice it is. And she rolled a total of 5 damage.
There you go. It's pretty good. Pretty close to average.
And we'll say that she killed that one that you injured, the one you stabbed, Zap. So there's 2 left.
Okay, perfect.
Damn, baby
those
girl.
two
You fine.
are going to roll a couple morale checks here. Okay, well, they do not flee. Instead of fleeing, they are going to surround her and attack again.
Rude.
And that is 1 hit as it rips into her leg, dealing 4 damage. It is
Not
your guys'
cool.
go.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on my honey boo boo child.
Make a spell casting check.
Oh shit.
Fail to cast Cure Wounds, and you cannot cast it again until you finish a rest.
Damn. All right.
Jeff,
I'll step
Ron?
out between her and the dogs.
Can't step between her and the dogs. What are you talking about? They're surrounding her.
Okay. All right. Try to
They've
be a
got her
gentleman
surrounded.
here.
I shoot my sword up in the air, and I do Huzzah! And I strike down again. I don't know. I'm not too scared. I'm a big man.
You're a big, big little man.
It's
What's your result?
15. 15.
15. That is a hit.
Perfect. I do 4 damage.
Hey, slice into one of them. They're still standing.
As
Yeah.
I see my brother get into range with this one, I might immediately feel protective. And so I'm going to take my little dagger and I'm going to run up to the one that Bond just sliced. I'm going to try to like grab it around the neck and try to prison shank it a whole bunch of times, like the really fast pops. You know what I mean?
Swiss cheese.
Yeah, exactly. Stay away from my brother. So I'll attack with my dagger.
We call this a soda
dude.
machine.
That'll probably be a miss. Only 10 to hit, so miss, I think.
That is a miss.
Soda machine notoriously difficult to pull off.
Well, your priest friend Star Child is able to smash
Damn,
head
Star
of
Child.
the injured one. And the one that remains is going to attack again, and it's going to keep fighting her.
Oh, that's a miss, baby.
Missing. What do you guys got?
Another old Shankola here for me.
I'm going to
Same
be
deal.
swinging my mace.
That'll be 18 to hit for 5.
18 for 5. Okay, it's still up.
17 for 5.
17 is good. You kill it. The last of the dogs.
Just a big pulp pulp
I
of
didn't even
dog
have
on
to
ground.
do nothing. Jackals, not dogs. Jackals.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a D100. Fun. Perhaps there's something useful that you find amongst these
Good roll.
jackals.
97.
97. Were we saying before, was it below or above?
I think that anytime we were above, it was a fail.
Yeah, I remember that too. That's why I was like, Liam, it's not a good roll.
Liam, I guess, is
Did
just
not
trying
remember
to
that conversation.
I mean, for a second, I was like,
send
oh yeah, that
positive
must
vibes, I
not
guess.
high number. There's like
Yeah, high number seems good. Yeah,
E100 chart where like the
Big number
90s
good.
are like
I'm
good stuff.
American. I don't know what your economy is based on, but ours is based on number go up. So,
You see in this room 4 giant stone faces staring inwards from the chamber walls. Each are exhaling different substances into this circular room that you've entered. One of them is exhaling sand. There's like a exhale and then sand is like spraying out. It's not a lot of sand, but it is. Another
a
one,
little bit piles up.
this is the one that you hear like the whistling from, and you feel heat coming from it. It seems to be like steam that it's exhaling.
Damn. So water. Interesting in the desert.
You see another one is exhaling smoke. There's a foggy smoke coming from it. And the last is exhaling flames. And
So we've got earth
the air's kind of
with
churning
fire.
in this chamber that you guys are in. And it just smells like sulfur and dry earth.
Earth,
Yes.
wood, fire, and smoke.
And you see there's like an
Earth, water.
impression in the middle of the circular chamber.
The fifth element. It's Star
There's
Child.
a dip in the center, and it looks like there's some hieroglyphs written there.
I would like to go over and try to interpret the hieroglyphs.
Interpret the hieroglyphs? I don't know. Do you remember if you tried reading the hieroglyphs in other locations?
I have not tried reading the
I
hieroglyphs.
mean, we
as
saw
far
that
as I
feather
remember.
and the heart and the scale, but I guess these are not as
Yeah.
straightforward. They're more like
Okay.
ancient text, I guess.
Yeah, this would be Egyptian language. So let's have you make a intellect roll.
Intellect.
Fuck, I thought it would be
Not
DC
wisdom.
15.
Not wisdom, huh? Okay.
No, just
No.
I guess you're fucked.
What
Oh,
would be your argument
look at
for
that.
wisdom?
The beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord, and I fear these hieroglyphs too.
Definitely
It
intellect.
doesn't. At the end of the day,
Know how to
18.
read.
That seems pretty good.
18's good. Yeah.
Laramie knows how to read ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs.
I picked it up when I was at a semester in college. We were in the Baja California. I was mostly there for kite surfing class, but you know.
Well, if you learn me, what the hell does it say? I don't care about that.
Well, let me see if I can tell you. We'll have to wait one
Says-
moment while I decipher.
Only the living inhale the desert.
Although the living inhale the desert. Let me just check that
Yes.
hieroglyph again to make sure it's not dessert instead of desert. No, it's definitely desert. Okay.
Any of these faces inhaling rather than exhaling?
They seem to all be blowing, but the desert. The desert is primarily made up of sand. However, one could argue that it's also made up of heat. So the fire.
And as far as like other exits of this room that you guys are in, on the left side, like as you're entering, if you look to the left, there is a door there that is closed.
I think
Anything
that's
on the door? Like, is there kind of Skyrim style embossment?
No, it looks like it's just a door.
We whipped through the previous room very quickly. Do we want to just go back to that room, investigate walls, etc., and
Yeah,
get
we
back
should
in
search
here
for
and see what
treasure
else.
and try rolling that D100 again.
Yeah. So I think while we ponder the statues, we'll maybe just backtrack to the room between this one and the bridge thing. And just look around, like press the walls for false panels and like floor tiles, all that kind of shit.
You don't find anything.
Okay.
Good idea.
All
I'm
right,
sitting
Zach.
there like discussing the riddle with Starchild. Like,
Let's open this door.
Do you want me to go breathe in some of the sand?
No,
Yeah, you
no.
could-
We got. I think this door is going to fill in the rest of the info here because as it stands, 5 pools of what? What are we even supposed to do? Are we supposed to crawl in the mouth? Or are we supposed to? I don't know. It's unclear.
Are there any other symbols like on the statues themselves that like either hieroglyphics or symbols near them? Like if we go and investigate each of the statues?
Going to the stone faces and looking them over, you don't see any further hieroglyphs.
I would like to counsel with Starchild and like kind of talk out like, well, this is what it says. And I think that it probably means we need to inhale some sand. But
I
that's
don't
just my
fucking
feeling.
know,
What's your
Laramie.
feeling?
I rolled a 7.
Oh shit. Well,
I
Shit
don't
had
know how to
brains
read
intellect.
ancient Egyptian. I'm only like,
It's true.
how old
It's
am I
pretty
in
new
Goblin?
skills.
I think I'm like 34,
Don't
but
say-
I think I've only
Just don't say a number. Yeah.
I've seen the sun move a whole lot.
Yeah.
Is that days or years? I don't know. Where are we?
That's a lot.
I
We're right where we're meant to be, baby. We're right where
I
we're
have,
meant
like-
to be, in each other's arms.
a very short attention span. I'm gonna go sit over here.
All right, you enjoy. All right, boys. So,
Yeah, let's open the door.
so Starchild's having some morbid problems, but
Morbid problems. What the fuck, Laramie? I was
I said-
telling
I
you that in
said what-
confidence.
I said woman problems, and you're too far away to hear me.
There's just
Well,
pretty
you
small
show
room
up
there,
whenever
mate.
you want, so I think I can too.
True.
So
You know what?
Lisa, I don't want to get in between this.
Yeah.
I think you
Yeah,
should.
we
if
just
you're
heard
going
your
to
entire
argue,
conversation. It's
You know
actually
what?
quite uncomfortable.
you're-
for us
Can
to
you
say.
just
you're
like
right,
if
you're
you're
right.
going to argue, do it somewhere
Listen.
else?
Listen to this
Uh,
part. Listen to this
Yeah.
part of the conversation.
No,
You know
I'm
what?
good. I'm just
You
gonna
know
go open
what?
the door now.
When
No,
you're right,
no,
you're
I'm
right.
good.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I'm just
I'm
good.
sorry
I'm
if
gonna go.
this affects your initiative, but I am
Okay.
opening the door. If you're distracted,
Alright.
that is your own
Yeah.
issue.
Maybe before you open that door, maybe just breathe a tiny bit of sand.
That's me opening the door.
You open the door, and you see inside there's another room. This
With a
room,
shocker.
the first thing that strikes you is the smell that's coming from it. Stale sweat, old death, and dry parchment. You see bedrolls, tents, supply crates are filling this chamber. It looks like owners could return here at any moment. But you see that there are bodies here. There's like explorers are sitting still, like not moving, and they look like they just died as they sat. Like they were sitting there having a camp. And you see all of their eyes are fixed towards the far wall, like away from the door that you guys opened.
I
Let
don't.
me-
And you see
is-
the far wall has like scrabbling, like scratching of writings on it.
So this is kind of like the classic D&D puzzle where there's a bunch of corpses around the fountain, and they're all praying to the fountain, and you're like, well, maybe I should join them, and then you just sort of look at it for eternity and then die. So
Laramie's going to cautiously walk up to the sand spewing statue and breathe in just a bit of the sand. Just a little bit of, just a little hit, just a bump.
Start coughing because
Like I take a finger, I have a long pinky fingernail. I take a scoop of that in the sand and I put it right up to my nose and inhale it.
start coughing. It's just stand.
Bad idea. Bad idea, guys. I am not even going to suggest that we breathe in the fire.
Can we tell what the writing on the far wall says inside of that room, or would we have to get closer?
You have to get into the room and go to the wall, unless you have eagle eyes. Other things that are in this room, if you look around, other than some bedrolls, you see that there's a corridor to the right on the right wall.
Okay.
You could go in and take a right if you wanted to.
I think that's what Bond might do. He's holding his mouth as he walks through this room. The awful
Let's say
smell.
I'm taking my mask, I'm tying it around my face to form some kind of a filter mask kind of thing, just in case. I think I'm just immediately thinking there's some kind of like poison mist trap or something in here that, if they're all looking at something, that they perhaps like, because we don't see wounds on them, right? You just said they look like their eyes open.
You would have
looking at
to go up to them and take a look.
Yeah.
Figure out
Okay.
how they died if you wanted to. Starchild's going to stand and say, Laramie, are we going to follow them? It looks like they are going to another
we're
room.
going to follow them. And when we do get in there and I see the bodies, I'd like to take a little medical examination of the corpses and kind of see what they
Well,
died.
when you guys start walking into the room, you start to hear a whispering coming
What's that?
from one of the corpses. Like you hear like someone is whispering to you, but you can't make out any words, but you hear whispering coming from. You can identify which one it's coming from.
I go over to that corpse.
That's a great survival instinct right there.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm just
going
like
to do that.
I'm trying to
Bullet.
think if I can plug my ears with something. This is what I'm immediately thinking of. Do I have here? I think I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna tear off 2 little strips of cloth or something like that, and just ball them up and put them in my ears, and then have that mask. I'm just gonna move it up and tie it so it's around my ears, holding the wads of cloth in my.
I mean,
earholes.
if I see my brother do this, I think he's my older brother. I think we established.
I think so.
If I see my
Yes.
big bro do this, I'm gonna
Why
do the
wouldn't you
same.
join him? Yeah.
I think you all see him do that.
Before I get over to it, I said, "Oh, I almost forgot," and I do a little jazz hands and touch my glowy finger to my body in an attempt to cast protection from evil on myself.
You want to make that spell check?
Damn it!
Another failure.
I am off today, babe. Sorry. It's okay.
It seems like we're gonna have to do a rest pretty soon here.
Yeah.
Buddy can't cast anything at this point.
I'm rolling in single digits.
You see Starchild is seeing what Zaph and Bon are doing, and they're copying what you guys are doing. She starts stuffing her ears.
She's got big goblin ears. She has to like fucking just
Probably way
she
easier
needs
with
some
big ears. Like
destroy her
She can
clothes.
stuff like
maybe she just folds the
microphone
ear on
muffle
itself
covers in
and
there.
sticks the tip into
only
the
the tip
hole.
of the ear goes in. Yeah. Hell yes.
It's good.
ties him forward.
Yeah.
Tie them like a
good.
Dumbo.
I love when you wear your ears up, baby. Looks great on you.
I will go and investigate the writing on the wall.
So you walk past the corpses. Bon, are you going with your brother or hanging out at the entrance or something else?
No, I was wanting to go down this corridor, but I'll wait for my brother at the doorway if he's going to go look at the wall.
And Laramie, you're going to the corpse that you hear the whispering from?
Go to that corpse. Yep. It's kind of hoping to have protection of evil, but I made a decision and I'm sticking with it.
Well,
I scoop on my bolas from that previous room, by the way, Jamie. Just
yeah, of course.
Jamie's
I'm going to
always
assume
like
you always
automatic
collect those
recovery.
unless you're...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a real bullshit GM thing to do, to be like, you never sinned, you picked them up.
I do that for things that are like resources. Like
Right.
you guys left the torch in the other room, for example.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys didn't say you picked up the torch. But Laramie, you're going to this corpse and Starchild's right behind you.
Yep. Stay behind me, babe.
Yep. So when you go up to it, you see it's a dried out corpse sitting with the others, and they're all looking towards the the wall that Zeph is walking to.
Can I make out the whispers at all, or is it entirely inaudible?
You hear the whispering. It sounds familiar to you. Like, it sounds like it's Zaf talking.
Oh.
You hear, oh, well, brother, don't you know we need to do this? And then you hear Bond's voice. Well, yeah, but what about Laramie? He's like, and then when you hear this, make a wisdom saving throw. Wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Wiser than a motherfucker.
Okay. For a moment there, you started thinking like they're conspiring against you, but you shake that off like that they wouldn't do that. Why would they be talking shit
I
about
realize my boys don't talk shit about me. I know my boys. They never talk shit about me. So what are you trying to do? And while I'm standing right near, like in and amongst these corpses, I'm going to cast Turn Undead.
Okay. So tell us about Turn Undead.
Turn Undead is a spell. You rebuke undead creatures, forcing them to flee. You must present a holy symbol, which I have, to cast this spell. Undead creatures within near of you must make a charisma check opposed by your spellcasting check. If the creature fails by 10 plus points and is equal to or less than your level, it is destroyed. Otherwise, on a fail, it flees from you for 5 rounds.
All right, go ahead and make your spellcasting check. Good luck.
Come on, baby. 1. We got to do one of them.
Man, he's just
We
gonna
gotta get at least one of these
if he
successful.
doesn't.
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh.
Oh.
Hey!
That's a success.
There
Well,
we go.
A 12, barely. All right. So as you cast this, you see the corpse suddenly bolt upright and sprint out of the room.
Fucking got him.
And you all
Jesus
hear
Christ.
like a
Oh my-
scream. There's just a scream like reverberating in the room around you. Everyone except for Laramie needs to make a wisdom check. Since you guys stuffed your ears, you have advantage. It's a DC of 12.
I got a -1 to this though.
Starchild's fine.
Oh yeah, 17 for me.
Zap is fine. Bon,
7.
you got a minus to this? Okay.
Yeah.
Bon, you get it in your head that Laramie, Zaf, and Starchild are working against you. They are plotting your death.
My own brother.
But you all see this creature flee the room the way that you guys came. So it is just going out into the stone face room. Laramie, do you give chase or are you?
I do give chase, and I yell to Zaf and to Bon, get his ass.
Yeah, I'll come with for sure.
Zaf is
This is
chasing.
a trick.
Starchild will as well.
This is it.
Bon, what are you up to?
Yep, Starchild as well. And I'm going to position myself in such a way when I run out the door that the nearest way for him to flee would be towards that pit.
Don't worry too much about positioning because you guys are chasing it. It's in there before you guys.
Yeah.
I'll follow behind because I don't have a light on me.
Yeah, Zaf has the
You want me to
earring.
light up your life?
I'll pick up the torch in the
Okay.
other room.
Okay. You guys see it continuing to flee as you go into that room. It's still fleeing you, I think. How long does it last?
5
That's
rounds.
5
you said.
rounds.
5 rounds. Okay. Flees into the pit. You see it fall, and then it's just motionless as it falls onto the spikes down below.
Fucking better run. Kid keeps real G's in these streets, you know?
Good job, Laramie.
What
What
was
should we
that?
do next?
Well, we got rid of one of them. We got to go figure out what he's looking at.
What do you mean? What was he looking at? What did it?
That means just what you said. What were they looking at? All the corpses. They were looking at one thing.
There's some writing on the wall.
Oh, I speak Egyptian. Why didn't you tell me? Well, I
Well, yes,
don't
I mean,
speak it so much as I read it and write, you know.
Zaf, your turn to the wall.
Yeah, I'll return.
I'll go with him, and I'll attempt to read the.
Just before we return, since we're in the room where the torch was dropped, I'll just point at it and I'll just say, Laramie, would you mind bringing the torch with you this time?
Mason already grabbed, or
Bond
Bond
has
already
the
grabbed.
torch.
Oh, Bond grabbed it. Okay, great. Yeah, then I'll head back for sure to the wall to investigate the writing.
Yep.
The writing is in common. Like it's a same writing that everyone here can read. It looks like they're saying different things in different handwriting, essentially being they're amongst us.
Among Us? Let's play it Among Us.
Okay. So, yeah, these guys, okay, they're basically probably paranoid ramblings from people who succumb to the same whispers that we would have got a hint at or whatever.
You got a hint of something as it screamed, but
Right.
it faded
I
away.
mean, I got the full blast you told me.
Yes, you did.
That's-
Act how you wish with that
and it's
belief that
still
everyone's
affecting me?
conspiring with you. Yes.
Okay.
And in fact, Zaf and Laramie, as well as Starchild, you guys would notice that Bond is beginning to like whisper to himself.
Buddy, you okay?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about things.
That's
Well,
all right.
essentially, Bond, your thoughts, everything you're thinking is like you're whispering it
Okay,
unintentionally.
then I'm thinking like Laramie's not who he used to be. Laramie has been possessed. He's
Hold on. I'm still here. I'm still your
the
homie,
thing that
Larrabee.
he was running as the thing that ran was now the thing
And if
that's
you
in front of me.
if you're close enough to understand him, you need to make a wisdom check again.
I think I'd be close enough to understand him because if I noticed he was in distress, I'd want to come and check on him. So, I'll make a wisdom throw.
DC 12.
Booyaka.
All right. You get that same feeling that you had with that corpse that just fled,
It was.
but it fades from your mind.
Laramie, what's the matter with him over there?
He's picked up some kind of curse from these bumbling mummies.
Can you or Starchild do some kind of exorcism? Can you protect him from this evil?
Well, there was a time when I could, but right now,
No, I can't.
right now I'm
I
in
can
need of a nap.
I can give you a magic weapon.
She could
You want
magic
to
her
cut his head
weapon.
off or something.
Yeah,
No,
if
he's
you
my
wanna-
brother. Never.
How
never.
about you know what I could do? Zone of Truth, Trust Circle.
About I could rebuke him if he's like a evil. Maybe
I
he'll.
don't think he's evil yet, sweetheart.
No, he's not evil. He's my brother.
Yeah, he's just confused about who he
What's he
is.
saying over there? Should I?
They've been
should I
replaced.
give a
They've been
listen?
replaced.
He seems to
Yeah.
think that we're against him in some kind of way. And that we are not who we used to be.
The Wolf of Yaren sent these fools with me, just as a test. Maybe there's been the whole time they've been fucking plotting this. They want to keep whatever is in this pyramid for themselves. And
All right, buddy, you're going to have to calm down, all right? Because I know one thing above all else. That's you, me, Zaf, Starchild, of course.
Laramie maybe, but never
Ed.
Zaf. I couldn't. But maybe
Ed.
Zaf. I don't know.
Sorry, what's that, Bond?
And the woman, and
He
the
starts
wolf
walking
of Yar.
closer to hear what Bond's talking about.
Fucking
Yeah.
goblin slut bitch. Fucking annoying ass
I'm
goblin.
sorry. Stop.
the-
Could you stop saying true
So
things
she's
about
gonna
my
have to
girlfriend?
make a wisdom check.
Goblin humper Laramie. Of course, he's fucking
Yes, thank you.
firing.
Now that's
Got a
much better.
+2, so she fails, and you
She
see
fails.
Starchild begins to whisper too.
Shit.
Laramie just wanted my pussy, and Zaf probably wants it too.
That's accurate.
Get
That's
away
also-
from me! I'm gonna
You get
try
away
and
from
attack
me.
Starchild.
Ah!
I mean, stop
Yeah.
saying all these accurate things.
Make an attack roll.
An attack roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bond said he's gonna attack her.
Oh, Bond's going to attack her. Okay.
You slash her with your scimitar, dealing 2 damage. She now has. She's
You
not.
belong
She's
in
not
the
bloodied,
hole
but
with
she's
the
hurt.
rest of them.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa! You belong at my feet, groveling. I'm not going to give you my pussy.
She swings at you with her mace.
I'm no god
How
in
did you call
Hampa.
that?
While this is
It's
happening,
12.
I want to frantically look around
Doesn't
to see
beat
if
my
there's
AC.
any hint of some kind of like item or some kind of like anti-cursing wand, anything that jumps out that could help this situation if it looks like all of a sudden these two are
So
going
she's
batshit
not. She's
crazy.
not going to like all out attack. She just swings once at him and then backs away. And starts continuing
Yeah.
to mutter
Hey,
to
hey.
herself.
Hey, keep
I
your
think I
distance.
am also
I'm gonna
calming
get
down
in
as if
between
like
the two.
that was
Yeah.
just like a lash out to get away from me, but I'm still like keeping my distance, and I think I'm considering running down this corridor with the torch and the blade in my other hand.
So Zaf, you see here, they've got like a tent with supplies. You see some rope, antitoxin. There's a sack full of gold. You find.
I'll take the
You see a
antitoxin and sack full of gold.
you see a partial like drawn out map. It looks like this group explored the same rooms that you did. They didn't find the hidden area for like connecting one of the earlier rooms. And you also find a note from the Wolf of Yaren,
Ooh, what does the note say?
essentially like giving his praise for them to take on this glorious duty for their patron to
Right.
secure this bauble. Um,
The Wolf of Yaren needs you.
yeah, you see like there's a few like bedrolls just laying there as inside the tent as well.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think-
turn stuff over. I'll see if
Like-
there's anything hidden in the folds or underneath of them or anything like that.
Well, you do that.
Okay.
Bond's gonna go ahead down this corridor with his torch, trying to get away from these traitors.
Okay. So you see your brother. Well, you probably don't see him, but Laramie, you see
Well, you
Bond
can
is
see the
starting
torch
to wander.
leave the room.
Yeah, Zaf's got his back to you because he's inside the tent. Starchild is kind of backed into a corner of this room. She's sitting there and beginning to mutter to herself, just like in a meditative mutter about how everyone wants her and she's not going to give in. But Bon, you see that you are going down this corridor. After a short walk, maybe 30 seconds or so, you get to the end of it, and it looks like it is a chamber with flames wavering around in it.
Ooh, a flamber.
Golden fire dances wildly across the walls as light ricochets between enormous bronze mirrors mounted throughout this chamber. The smell of heated metal fills the air, while beams of orange light cut through drifting dust. You see huge bronze mirrors. A central flame burns in a raised brazier. A phoenix symbol. Several symbols of a phoenix are carved high along the walls. And you see burn marks cover the floor in branching patterns. You're probably like at the threshold of that room, and that's everything you see.
Yeah.
Zaf, you see underneath one of these bedrolls, there's a loose floor flagstone that you can kind of adjust, and there's a hidden compartment.
I will open it up.
Okay. Opening it up, you find... 1 second. Find a token made out of obsidian. So it's a black stone carving of a bird with a very long tail. And it's got like flame accents on it. So it looks like a phoenix.
Okay. All right. I will pocket that, and I will take the gold and the antitoxin as well. And any experience points for the old
Yeah.
token and gold?
The 43 gold, that's going to net you guys 1 XP each.
Oh,
The token will net you guys another 1 XP.
there we go.
Alrighty. Fascinating. Is there any element of this token that looks like it could be some kind of a key or something like that? Or that it's meant to be like worn as an amulet or some such, or it's just like a little figure kind of deal?
It's pretty large. It might be something that you could use in the tomb somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Hard to say.
Okay. All right. And yeah, I guess nothing in the notes about other than the mad scrawling on the wall. So nothing in the notes about like some kind of cure to whatever this is that's affecting him.
No.
Bond's gonna start throwing rocks in the room just to see if anything happens.
Okay, from outside.
Yeah.
All right. And now there's mirrors in this room. Are you avoiding the mirrors with the rocks or hitting the mirrors?
I'm avoiding the mirrors. And I'm like looking back every time I throw a rock just to make sure that no one's pursuing me.
So you throw a rock in, just kind of rolls along. Nothing seems to happen. And I don't think anyone's pursuing you as you turn and look. I don't know what Laramie's up to.
Everybody's just chilling, man. He's kind of trying to figure out the vibes of this room. And mostly just
Vibes of what room?
The vibes of the room where
There's a bunch
the
of corpses
writing
in a
was.
wall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
writing
chill
on the wall
vibe.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty chill right now, except for
chill.
Star Child.
Definitely
sitting
imagine
there,
some
all
cool
creepy-like in
lo-fi
the corner.
music. Lo-fi music
Yeah.
to plot your friend's demise to.
Oh,
Uh,
cool. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
into those.
Lo-fi music to develop a paranoia based from a mummy cursed.
Right.
Yeah.
And if there's anything I can do for Star Child, I'd like to try to do that. Like, could I, in a non-magical way, attempt to calm her down?
As you go over and you try to calm her down, she doesn't seem to be paying attention. She gets, her hand is kind of clenching, and she's like, you don't want any of this. I'll smack you. I'll smack you.
Hey, we talked about that. We don't hit. Okay.
You don't tell me what to do.
I don't tell you what to do, but I'll tell you when to do it. How about that?
Leave me alone.
All right. You need your space. I'm going to respect that, and I'll be over here. I'm going to go talk with the boys. So I'll walk over to Zaf and Bond.
Bond's not in the room.
Would I have seen which room they went to?
Saw him walk down the corridor.
I'll go walk down the corridor after Bond.
Zaf, you see Laramie starting to go down the corridor.
Yeah, as I finish looting this area and not finding anything useful for what I was looking for, but perhaps nonetheless useful eventually, I will kind of look over my shoulder, see Laramie go, and then start to quickly catch up to him.
Before they make it down the corridor, I would like to light my lantern and throw it behind me to sort of make a flame that they would have to walk through in order to get to me.
Okay. All right. It's not going to be a flame wall, but you can make a quick little fire that they can walk around.
So I applaud that.
Yeah, I would like to molly the corridor here.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and mark your lantern as gone, no longer there. As there's a sudden crash and flames appear in front of you, Laramie, before you get there.
Get away! Tell me what you know.
But if I was going to tell you everything I know, we'd be here for years.
I run into the next room.
The room that's got the fire in it?
Yeah. Avoiding the fire on the floor.
Okay. As you go in there, and there's no door from what you're going into, right? It's just like a passage.
Yeah.
As you go in there, You see that there are several different entrances to this room. You see stairs at the end that are going downward stairs, and you see to the right and left of the walls that you're passing to get into the room, there's doors that are on that same wall. So, like, if that makes sense, that might not make sense.
There's
But
doors on the left and right, and ahead of me there's stairs going down.
They're not really to the left and right because it's on the same wall that you're at.
Oh, so there's doors
So
adjacent to the entrance I came into on the
yes.
left and right side of the door. Okay.
Okay. So let's see here.
And
you're just running through the room?
I was just running into it, looking for different ways to exit this room and get further away from them.
Gotcha. Yeah, so in this room, there's the doors that are essentially behind you, and then there's the stairs that lead down.
I'll try the right door because that's what a Rosgodai would do first.
Okay, so you basically do a 180.
Yeah, I run in the room, I see that, I go, and I run over to that room. I try at the door.
Well, the door does open.
You're just looking for the Griffin stat block or whatever, the whatever abominations in this room.
Horrible.
So when you
the flail snail that's in this room that's level 100.
When you open this door, the chamber that you see inside, like from your torch, it feels immediately wrong, and it feels colder than the rest of the pyramid. You don't hear anything as you, like, if you're walking into it, you don't hear, like, your footsteps. And even the flame, it kind of, the crackling of the fire on the wood, you don't hear any of that.
Okay.
I can describe the room to you further if you want to walk in and look around, or...
I'm going to leave this up to brash thinking. Bonbauer's thinking emotionally right here. One, I'm going to do the classic roll 1d2. One, I pursue this way. Two,
Mason
I
classic.
go downstairs.
That is a Mason special.
All right, I keep going down this fuck-ass corridor that's cursed as hell. I'm already cursed. What's the worst that could happen? Double curse? Never heard of it.
All right.
How about it gets double chlamydia, you know?
You're essentially, the only thing you're hearing in this room when you walk in is your heartbeat. Like, you hear, like, it's getting louder in your eardrums. And you see tall alcoves line the walls. Each alcove you see has kneeling humanoid figures with faces worn smooth like melted wax. And at the center of this chamber is a perfectly still basin of black water.
Immediately brought back to the locust ritual, or not the locust, the
Rosgodai, Black
Lotus ritual, yeah.
Yeah.
With
The water, when you look at it, you see reflections in it, but you realize it's not your reflection. You see other people.
like looking up to see like if there's something on the ceiling.
When you turn and look up, that you just see the faceless wax like figures. But there is a door on the other side of this room.
Okay. I'm gonna take a look for any like items in this room, just briefly. I could even take a disadvantage since I'm rushing, or
yeah, you don't need to make a roll to see what's in the room. But we're going to go to what Laramie and Zaf are doing. So you guys,
we're following.
Starchild is not following you. She's staying in that previous room.
Babe,
you guys have to deal with this fire, or just run through it if you want.
I'm just gonna run through it full tilt.
Is there sand around, like in here?
In this hall, yes, there's sand.
Then I will start to try to scoop sand up and put the fire out with sand, like cover the burning oil with sand.
Laramie, going through it, make a dex check.
Make a dex check. Larrabee, Will, and how? Oh, I wanted to be a 19, but it's a 6.
Okay. You take 1 point of damage
Ow.
as you burn
That's
your
hot.
toes. Yeah. But you get to the other side, and you're in the room that has the flame, like the golden flames and the symbols that are along the walls and scorch marks on the ground. You don't see Bon, but you see stairs going down deeper into whatever this dungeon is, and you see 2 doors behind you as you step into this room. And Bon, did you close that door that you went into?
Yeah, I would have closed the door.
So you see two doors, one to the left, one to the right. Bon, in this room, as you're looking around for potential treasure, you do see that there's a gold bar, and it has a stamp of a phoenix on it.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Let me just yoink. Assuming it's not
Yoink
on
it.
like a big ass pedestal or something. But
No,
yeah.
it's just it's sitting next to this black still water, like on the floor next to the basin. You also see that there's some incense, a bundle of incense that's wrapped with some twine next to that gold bar. And
take
there's
that as
a
well.
stamp. There's a wax seal on that twine, and the wax seal has a symbol of clouds. Like there's clouds for the wax seal.
Damn, I'm definitely supposed to like burn this. If you know what, if I steal this from the party, being all crazy, this will be the second time that I've stolen incense and ruined the main puzzle for a game.
Well, it's
He
fine.
he's nothing if
Another
not consistent.
thing you see in this room is an inscription along the edge of the basin. It's just kind of curving along with the bowl. It's in ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. If you haven't rolled an intellect check to see if you know,
I haven't yet. I might as
Fiction?
well.
you can make a roll if you want.
This has a -1 to it.
There's one.
so it's not going to be great. Yeah, it's a
Well,
2. I don't know.
Wanted to be a 19. It was so close to 19 that I rolled off.
So you do not know Egyptian, but if you want that golden bar, it is heavy. It's going to take 2 item slots.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing I just got rid of an item
A
slot.
lantern. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it will give you 5 XP.
Oh,
5
shit.
XP. Oh
Just
my
him,
God.
though, right?
No, not just him.
Well, cool.
The incense will also take up a slot, I imagine.
No, it's pretty light.
Okay. Then I will put that into stashed items, and then I will be golden.
So in this room, you've got the door that you closed, and you have another door on the opposite side.
Okay, I'll probably hear Laramie up in the other room, and I will. Actually, I can't hear anything. It's pitch silent in here, right?
It is silent.
But I'll just pursue to the other door then, sort of speed running the Scientology building.
Sure.
Or whatever.
Zeph, you're able to douse the flames, and you can get past to see Laramie, who's maybe considering what to do in this room that has stairs going down.
Sorry, I'm just caught on the speed running the Scientology building. It's become a fucking meme in the last few weeks here.
Hating the
Which is
episode, but whatever.
Yeah, that's all right. All right, I see the things. I think Zaf is thinking just a bit irrationally, just in the sense he's very concerned for his brother, who is acting obviously unusual, and so I think that he's gonna you can get up to like where where Laramie is quickly. And then if he turns and kind of sees the two doors on either side of that corridor, I think that he's going to send Laramie to one and he'll take the other. And I don't know, I'll let Laramie decide which door do I send.
Actually, don't you like the right-hand path?
Yeah, right.
This is a brotherly moment where he knows
Yeah.
the way that he would go probably. But I guess you could be like, is it right hand? Or
It's also possible he went down the stairs. You guys didn't see him go.
It is, but like
door.
the classic, like clear rooms behind you before you move on, right? Like, which is why in the previous one I went back to the room that had absolutely nothing in it, just because I want to clear it before I keep moving. So I think that's kind of what he's thinking. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Then I'll kind of chin Laramie towards the left-hand door, and I'll say, just be careful. If you don't see him in there immediately, join me. We'll try to stick together.
Sounds like a plan, businessman. All right, I'll take out my shield and my mace and beat the mace against the shield. Like, it's my war dance.
All right.
Yes,
so
very good idea. Warn the potential creatures behind that door that you're coming, and allow them time to prepare. Seems good.
Yeah, it's only fair. Because they fear me in their heights.
Well, we'll find out, won't we? I will open the door.
Okay. You would see Bon as he's pocketing some incense.
I feel my experience point bank account go ding, 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 ding. I go, as I see Laramie hasn't quite opened the door, he's like pumping himself up like Matthew McConaughey in Wolf of Wall Street over here.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm saying, stop all that shit. He's right here.
Okay, we found it.
Except your brother doesn't seem to notice you, and he's walking to the other side of the room.
All right. I will. I'm going to leave the door open so that Laramie can follow me, and I will go to follow.
You step in, you notice the same effect that Bon had. You don't hear anything. Yeah, it is silent.
Okay.
You see Bon is walking to a door and starting to open it.
If he hasn't noticed me, it might be good for me to not agitate him, I guess. Like, I don't want to physically restrain him. I think I'll just, honestly, I might hide and follow. I might just kind of see if I can dip behind something just to kind of track what he's doing.
This is going to be an interesting way to finish a dungeon as I solo it and you guys just kind of watch as
you're speed running it, and I am just trying to not like, I don't want, it's like a spooked animal. Like, I don't want you to see me and then run even faster and further in. This seems like this way, at least if I can keep you within near, then I can try to help you. But if you run and I can't keep up, then that is more of a, I think, problem. So he's trying to think about it in terms of like if you had to take care of like an elderly person with like dementia or something like that, what would you do in order to like,
if you had
not scare them?
An Alzheimer's patient inside a ancient pyramid with evil traps. I think
classic fantasy trope.
Yeah,
sword and sorcery with Alzheimer's patients.
True horror.
The accurate way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'm assuming that Laramie's going to be catching right up to me.
Yeah, I'm right with you. Sorry, I'll stop the shield thing. I'm jazzed now.
You come in and you're like hitting it, but it makes no noise.
Yeah, it makes no noise. As you're getting into the room, Bon, the room that you see up ahead, as you're opening it, you feel heat on the other side of this door. And you open it, you get just like opening a hot oven, just a wave of heat over your face. And you see massive hanging chains. Some of them are holding braziers that are just swaying gently. And iron cages are hanging at various heights and there's vents along this shaft that you see are like just expelling heat into this room. On the ground, let's see, you see a dead body of it's probably an adventurer. Looks like a desiccated corpse.
Okay. Other than that, any like burn marks on the floor?
You look about. No, it looks like this person died from a fall. You look up and it's like at least 40 feet high.
Oh shit.
You know what they say? It's not the fall that kills you; it's the stop.
Can I see past him? Would I see the corpse as well?
Yeah, it's a small room, like maybe 10 feet. So you would see the corpse.
Does it look, and this is just me speculating, does it look like it's been exsanguinated? Like a spider that has drank the blood of a fly?
You'll have to get up and examine it if you want.
Like, I'm immediately imagining that some critter drank this thing, like took it up high, drank its blood like a spider would, like with something in a web, and then like it just like fell and dropped. You know what I mean? Like, because desiccated is a really specific.
So can I get to the side of the room without like overheating because of those vents?
Yeah, I mean, it's not hurting you. It's just very hot.
Right.
It's like maybe 110 degrees Fahrenheit,
Yeah.
45 Celsius or something.
So, yeah, I'm going to settle alongside the walls and sort of avoid
You
that
can
chasm.
start to hear again, and you hear the clinking of the chains as you go into the room.
Okay. And I'm going to try and get to the other door, man. Tom Cruise suite.
There's no other door here.
Oh, there's no other door here.
No, you just see a shaft going up.
Is there chain dangling from that? Like
yes, yeah, you see chains.
Oh,
There's cages in here. There's braziers that are swaying. You see vents on the sides, and it seems like if you climb up, you can maybe see something up there, but it's dark above you guys.
Okay. Can I put the torch in my mouth? Like bite on it and climb up the
Only the
chain?
hot end.
Good dog. With
Yeah, if you want. Put the torch in your mouth.
While it's happening, Jamie, this previous room that both Laramie and I are in, because the room's illuminated, would Laramie see the Egyptian hieroglyphics on that bowl?
And I would read those. Yeah.
Yeah, you can read that.
Let's see what that says.
Yes. It says, sorry, 1 second. The inscription is a question. It's asking, what remains when a name is burned away?
What remains when a name is burned away? Ashes?
Say that out loud in this room that you can't hear.
Yeah. I say it out loud in like my internal monologue. Ashes. Nah.
Okay. As you say ashes, the figures that are on the alcoves that have the wax faces step off of the alcoves. You don't hear anything, but you see them stepping in unison off of their alcoves.
Oh, man.
And they go to lean down, and you realize these are like maybe 8 feet tall statue people. And they lift the basin up. And as they lift it up, they just stand there motionless. And you see underneath the basin, there's a small, like, secreted area that they revealed.
Well, we found a way, baby. We found a way.
You fucking nailed it, baby.
Ashes. The wisest halfling in the land.
I mean, I didn't hear you say anything, to be honest, because it's silent as shit in here.
And you still don't hear anything. But you see in that little alcove, there's a fragment of a scroll.
Take that little fragment in our little pincers there, and I'm gonna unfurl it, and I'm gonna see what's on that paper.
Unfurl the scroll fragments.
It's actually
you see more.
It's a glyph of warding, and we all blow up because you actually said the wrong thing.
That when the
Right.
statues started moving, that's what I was thinking.
You see that it's more Egyptian hieroglyphs. Luckily, you can read them.
Yep. I'm glad I took that second unit. You know, community college really comes in clutch. It's a great
And it looks
option.
like it looks like it's part of something else. Like part of it's missing, right? So you got half of something, but with your ability to read the hieroglyphs, you can tell that this is part of the funerary seal that you were sent here to find.
Ooh.
It's part of the ashen cartouche.
I do a little bit of on my holy symbol, hold it up high, and say, "Your boys have got your back, Wolf."
And a lot of these hieroglyphs are just kind of like stamped over each other in like different angles, and you see like it's just countless, impossible to read.
Meanwhile,
Yeah. Meanwhile, we got Bond climbing up these chains.
Tom
There's
Cruise
points where you have to
I'm coming.
like do a ceiling climb on one of the cages so that you can get over it and start pulling from that one. And as you're climbing, you're passing these vents that are on the walls, right? That are kind of exuding this heat. You see some movement in these vents, and you hear a little like kind of squeaking, chip, chip, and then you see like there's like a light source coming from the movement, and you see that it's little like chicken nugget size bats, but they're on fire.
Adorable.
And you see there's like 4 of them in that little vent are you going to continue climbing past, or what's your keep going?
Can I sneak though, or what do you think they'll know?
Yeah, make a dex check.
Okay, I roll this with advantage because it's a sneak check.
Sweet. Yeah, go for it. You're a ninja, man.
13, kind of mid.
13, that's fine. These things are not like super perceptive. There's
the irony of like a bat that's always illuminated is kind of funny.
Yeah. As you get past them, you get to the top of this vent. Vent. The thing that you're in is this shaft. You get to the top of this shaft as it kind of narrows in. It's large enough for you to comfortably start like crawling on your arms and legs, and it evens out, and you can kind of tumble out, and you see that you're in the room with the 4 stone faces. You came out of the the one that was blowing the hot air.
I'm just like looking around. Oh well, I'm double back around. I'll like start running through the other rooms, and I'm just gonna sneak into a different door.
Okay.
Since they know they've probably lost track of me now. They probably think I'm somewhere else.
So Laramie finding that part of this seal is going to give everyone 5 XP.
Fuck yeah.
And Zaf and Laramie, what do you guys do? You saw Bond climbing chains, and he's gone.
I am gonna point Laramie back to the door that we came from, and I'm gonna just I'm gonna say, even though he can't hear me, I'll mouth the words very deliberately. Wait there by the door, and then I'm gonna like gesture into the next room and point up, and then I'm gonna go into the room to try to follow Bond, because I would have no idea, but I want Laramie at least in a more central position.
Give him I'll hold up the scroll piece and say, big thumbs up, and then this way, and walk out as
all right. So Zaf, you're in that shaft. You see the dead body there. If you want, you can examine it closer now, or you can just
I do
want to. You don't see your brother.
Yeah, I'll look up first. If I don't see him, I'll be like, fuck, I got to go up there. I'm going to examine the body very quickly.
Okay. The body.
Well, we know it's a wonderland, but
Jamie, did you like that John Mayer reference? Is that
yes?
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
We'll leave it
folks.
at that for
That's what-
tonight.
That's what keeps me in the cast.
that was the first dance at Jamie's wedding. Was "Your Body Is a Wonderland" by John Mayer. So it's really personal to him.
Who has weddings?
That was also
Save
that's
your
also
money.
a strange choice because I'm pretty sure you danced with your mother-in-law at the first.
Yeah, exactly.
the first
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
All right. We'll leave it with that then. How about that?
Ah.
Sounds good.
Till next week.